Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the UTEP Miners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the UTEP head coach before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Coastal Carolina's offense will take the field first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And this is a game of where is Waldo, right? Like, there's a lot of ungood, to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, on this offense. But there is one spot that they're going to move around. A wide receiver. They're going to move this dude around. They're going to try to find matchups because he can win against anybody he faces. He is that good, Jesse, and I'm excited to see how this offense find ways to get him the football.
It's been interesting. No one's been able to figure him out yet. It doesn't matter who they've played or what the caliber of defense has been. Man zone coverage, matchups, they haven't been able to find a way to slow this guy down. You got to give this up.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistent.
The Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the left. Sweet cut there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Out wide right, it's Courtney. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So UTEP's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. They'll run it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the big fella's trying to work the drag route. He does a good job getting lost in the wash. He comes out the other side. He's open. He's just got to make the catch.
Still looking to his right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Working the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Miners are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Sets his feet. It's Colson. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught. Across the 25, he's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets into the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hand it to the back. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense considering his success now early.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. Back to throw, it's Barber. Look out! Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. wide receiver going in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Gardner. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Out wide left, it's English. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Sets his feet, it's Barber. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Number 95, set to kick this one away.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Got a little space, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Back to throw, it's Colson. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gardner. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the back. Complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down here for the offense. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Finds the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Offense working from the pistol. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. He's close to the 1st down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the back. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. A 1st down for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Fires to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Right back to the well. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Swapped immediately.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might as well run him again. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
3rd and long right here. To the air. It's Colson. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
The Miners with the 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
On the play.
Well,
Brings up.
on the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll have it up for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And I love what the quarterback did with his eyes there. 3rd down, you're throwing the hitch against zone. You've got to freeze defenders because they're all watching you. If you eyeball that throw, someone could pick that off and take it to the house. So great job with his eye discipline.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another 1st down on this drive. Burrowing for yardage. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game.
Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing on this defense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Barnes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The Miners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
The running back has it. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Quick give. Driven back.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They give it back to him. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Second and long here. The play fake. They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They boot it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, your best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Hands it off. Nice move to keep running. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Punt is on its way. On the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look,
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to pass, it's Colson. He's got an open man. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go to the air. He unleashes a long one. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Fighting Irish. Looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss, they lead here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the Sun Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And the shot to clears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, catching up with the UTEP head coach, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no huddle seems to be working because they have got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Right side, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football breaking up.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. And made sure that one fell incomplete.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Turns it upfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Plows through the defense. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 95, set to kick this one away.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The give. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Drops back. It's Colson. Reels it in. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Miners line up to punt it away.
Number 47 in punt formation to kick it away.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. Caught near the sidelines, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
Finds his man, it's Courtney, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on third down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The shot to clear, send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to make one miss. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead, you got the football, you got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Just feeds the running back. Good, strong tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. And the Miners will go for it on fourth down. Sees an alley. There he goes. The 20. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Miners. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking downfield, it's Barber. Got him quickly. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
He leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Ellison. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Searching for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Offense in a bunch formation. Running inside. It's Barnes. Stopped right there.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Colson. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's past the 30. Across the 40 out of bounds and the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
The Miners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
On the play. 2nd down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Makes the grab. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Needs it here on fourth down. Out wide right, it's Brown. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Open on the left side, it's Smith.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Under pressure. Lets it fly. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Barnes. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Fake and wants to throw. Rolls right. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busted loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that incompletion really tells the story of this football game. If you don't score touchdowns,
Hold on a minute. The offense defense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations, we're going to practice them. We're going to be successful, but we're going to go for them.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though.
Makes the grab and room to run. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. And the RPO got him. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Long way to go on 2nd down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Wants to throw again. Takes the easy completion. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Still looking. He's going to take off. Turning it on. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving. The Chanticleers are in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Extending the play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
PAT unit on the field. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want that clock to run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Takes the handoff, it's Barnes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Miners will have it 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Barnes. All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Handoff to the single back. Just smothered on the play.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They'll run it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Here we go, ready. Black 18.
Looking to throw, it's Barber. Left side, it's Edwards. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rush right in his face. He's going to run it. A pickup of 10 before he's out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the shot to clears want to pick up the tempo. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.